Hello. I've spent my time having 0 life on this game, and I've unlocked Tier 3 of every item. So here's a walkthrough, and maybe some demonstration. It's going to be a little long of a video, of what these items might be able to do. You know what I mean? So, for now, we're going to go on to just a custom. I'm going to do a custom, and I don't want that, where I'm just going to make the ghost friendly. I'm going to just make it friendly. I'm going to make it so it still gives 5 evidence. And we'll just turn off. You know what? We'll set that to normal. We're just going to have pretty much everything normal. Turn off lose consumables, because go speed normal, roaming frequency. We'll do this high so we can see stuff. I'll set this to medium. Actually, I'll set it to not do that. Interaction amount we'll do medium. Event frequency that I don't care about. Friendly ghost on. Evidence given 3. And I'm going to make it last 180 seconds. Setup time. That's way too long. I just need, I'll give us time to set up. Weather. Clear. I'm just pretty much going to make a super easy, super simple thing. Like, we won't have any time. On. Great. This is a super easy preset, gives you no reward. And I'm going to go in on Tanglewood, because it's pretty much the only map I play on. I know, I'm sad. Now, I'm level 92. I did that by just ghost guessing hunts very badly, actually. Took me longer than I wished it did. I know people who have been doing this who are already Prestige 5, because they're true gamers. Now, it has taken me a little bit to load during sections, but hopefully that won't be too bad. While recording, it's only using 0.1% of my CPU, so it's not terrible. But all of the items have really unique and cool use cases, and I'll explain it all and show it all off. The sound sensor has some uniqueness to it. The motion sensor, you can argue... Okay, so I'll explain more when I'm going to... But I'm going to say this. With motion sensor tier 3, you could argue that the second tier is better. You really could. So, this is tier 3. This is all of the fancy stuff. So you have tier 1, which is your antique or really bad. Tier 2, which is kind of what we had before, but slightly different. And tier 3, which is all the fancy new stuff. I do think they're going to have to do some balancing. Personally, I just think that. Also, it looks like this might just be a little loud. So I'm going to do that. If you hear any terrible background noise, my AC's on, and I'm going to leave it on, because when do I care about quality?
Alright, we're here.
So, you can see this is a fully loaded truck, and it's very overwhelming. But this is all of tier 3. I'm going to start from here, and I'm going to work my way down. And I'll give some more. These are night vision goggles. Whatever button you use to toggle your shoulder flashlight, like if I hold a flashlight, for me it's T, it's what it said is, if you hold it, night vision. It zooms in a little, and it doesn't work too well in the light, and if during a ghost event, you'll see interaction. Gives you 3 slots though, so it's actually pretty good for transporting items in big maps. But I also really like flashlight, because when in a small map you can see you can see the radius, but in a big map you can see where the night vision ends, and a flashlight will just let you see actually farther. Next we have these. These are sanity pills, or sanity EpiPens. They're pretty cool. During this, they'll give you sanity increase for 10 seconds. So I'm pretty sure, I'm not certain, rather than sanity pills just giving you this much and being less effective based on pill quality, they are all the same effectiveness no matter the version. They just increase your sanity for less duration. So if it's a 3 second with the first one or whatever, and 5 seconds with the second one, this one's 10 seconds. So for 10 seconds you'll gain sanity, and then all the pills give the same amount just based on the time. Also, though, if you don't walk and you inject yourself, you will get infinite sprint for 10 seconds, as well as you'll be faster. This is your motion sensor. It spins around. You can only place it on the floor. It has a lit indicator, and you will see a circle on the map. However, it isn't like a straight arrow. So maybe it's good for motion sensor objectives. However, it's not going to be too good in other stuff. This is the PARO. It has a radar, and stuff will appear on there. It also does only that, and banshees. This is the lighter. It's a lighter. It lasts for 10 minutes. It's longer than you'll ever need. And it's waterproof, so if it's raining, it won't go out, which is nice for outdoors. This is your lantern. Technically, it's your candle. You can light it with a lighter. And the difference is unlike the candles in Tier 1 and Tier 2, this one will never burn out. It's infinite. It lasts for, as they say in the descriptions, hours, but it's infinite. However, the ghost can blow it out, and you can just right-click again to turn it off. Now, I'll go with these. These are your smudge sticks. These are your incense, kind of like the Plague's weapon from Dead by Daylight. These are really cool. They have a 5-meter range, I think, 7-second burn time, I'm pretty sure. It's really good. But also, during a hunt, if you use this, it freezes the ghost in place for a couple seconds. So if you bring a lighter, place one of these on the floor, use one, take a photo, drop it, pick up the other one while it's frozen, it moves, freeze it again, and run and hide. That's how I've been getting ghost photos with this. And the next item, the salt, which I'll show you how I've been getting them. The salt is really good. It places in a line, which I can't show you, but I'll show. It's like Tier 2. It places in a line. However, you can still get footprints with it, so if it has ultraviolet, you'll see it. And then also, if it's wandering, not hunting, wandering, if the ghost walks into it, it will walk backwards instead of continuing to walk forward. It repels it. Doesn't mean it can't turn around again, but technically it does push it backwards. During a hunt, though, it slows the ghost down. So around kitchen tables, I've been using one of these because you get 3 uses, which is, like, amazing. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why they gave us 3. 2 would be more fair. But I understand because it's Tier 3, they want to make it really strong if you think it's overpowered, use Tier 2. And you can place it, and I'll place it around a kitchen table so I can loop. And I'll do this with an incense, that, and a camera. And I won't be able to get killed unless it spawns on me. So unless it's a raid. Now we shift over. We are going to continue with these. These are your sound sensors. And they look a little scary. Because it kind of is. In this mode, and I'll demonstrate this. In this mode, it will sound sense in a circle. Exactly how it sounds. It will sound sense in a circle. In this mode, it will sound sense in a code facing the prawns. So coming out from the prawns. Which I'll show, of course. In this mode, you will get 2 cones on each side of the prawn. And you can do this by right-clicking. See? Right-click. And so you can angle it based on what you need. If you're trying to capture a hallway or just a big area, or maybe it's a long hallway, you can capture the right and left. And also, if you stand right next to here, you'll be able to hear inside the room with these. I don't know if that's a bug or intended. If it is intended, I would change how they do it. I would rather have them have like an item right here, or attached or something, and you can press in its headphones, and the headphones allow you, then you can select which one you want to listen to, because you can have multiple, but you can only select like one of them. I don't know, there is a click on these, so I'm wondering if that switches the order, just like those. I don't know. Anyways, I wish there was like headphones so you could like actually listen to them and then take them off. Well, in the van, give some more use to the guy who lives in the van. The Crucifix. This is the last item you will unlock. So, if you prestige, you only have 10 levels with it. And if you're like me and don't like grinding, and don't want to spend another 24 hours playing this game in one night, you can not prestige and use this. This is a massive 5-meter range, which is massive, but also is 2 uses. However, for the price of 1 whole Crucifix, you can block a cursed hunt. Meaning you can summoning circle, get a photo, and if you still have a Crucifix, and it won't hunt. It's pretty damn cool. And you get 2 of them, so that's a 10-meter radius you can cover. If we move over, we have photo cameras. It's just a high-end camera. There's nothing much to it. EMF It looks a little scary. If you've seen the development preview, you have a good idea on what this does. There's that sun circle. It's a little faint, but that sun circle on the right of the screen is the direction. When an EMF happens, you'll see it there. The top bar, that's the arrows above that sun circle, is your EMF level. So it's really easy to tell and precise. And then the numbers there are actually the distance to it. So it's pretty good for tracking photos. I've also noticed if you're on like in a basement, you can detect EMF above you, and it's a little confusing. So I would like if in a patch they made it so it detects only what floor you're on and not stuff above you, because there's no way to tell if it's saying up or you're standing here, and as soon as because like it will be like you're standing here and it'll tell you move forward and then move back and move right, and it will just like not know because it's right above you or whatever, and it will say like 1 meter away or say you're right. It's weird. Anyways, I wish it only detected what floor you were on. Here we have thermo. If you see, it's like tier 2, except it looks funkier. It looks like it has a butt probe on it. And also, if you hold it, it will tell you the current temperature. And it charges really fast. This, on big maps, I've noticed this, plus this, not this, this, plus this, and then an evidence item, usually a camera for easy orbs, is a very reliable way to find ghost room. You paramic, right? Hear something far away. You go over and you do this around the thing and try to find a colder room. Once you have to turn on the breaker first, though. Book, it's just a big radius book. There's really nothing to it. There's nothing. Spirit box. It's just a big radius spirit box. That's about it. There's not much more to say. There's no special feature. Book, you hold F in place. Spirit box, you turn on and ask your 3 questions or click your 3 questions. UV, it's just a big ass UV. We got to use it technically in the lobby a while back, during Halloween, I think. Flashlight, it's a really good flashlight. There's not much more. Dots, this is interesting. Dots doesn't work like tier 2, and tier 2 works like it did in the past update in a sense. These you can place on technically any surface, wall, floor, ceiling. However, I think they're intended to be put on a wall, and it will comb right to left. And it's pretty damn cool. I very much enjoy it. I love the idea of really advanced technology. Right? A lot of this stuff is really cool. Some of it's a little overpowered. But I kind of like that because you can always... I have the excuse of saying you can just use tier 2. If you think that's too strong, use tier 1. Like, you don't have to... I think they have to worry less on the balancing because people will kind of choose which items they want. Yes, when people unlock tier 3, they're going to use it because it's their first time having it. However, I think there's going to be a lot of people, especially who are really good at the game, who once they have tier 3, maybe they'll use some of it. Like, maybe they'll use tier 3 flashlight because it's better, but maybe they'll just use basic incense, which are bugged right now. As of this video, they are very bugged. Not tier 3 and 2, but tier 1 is bugged. Hold on, I gotta fix my headphones. They're fighting me. 1 second. I gotta fix these things. Anyways. Now moving on to the bony. As you look, bony instead of Sony. So, we'll start with tripod, because this is part of it. It's a tripod. It's really strong. Technically, tripods help your cameras from getting moved. They can throw cameras like an object. And here's the bony camera. Since this is our last item, I will also open it. It's really crazy, and it's really clear. Ghost orbs are massive on it. And you can just set it on a tripod like this. And I need to take this out for it to turn on. And when it's there, you have night vision toggles and everything. Just like this. But also you can rotate. But it's click to rotate, which I hate. It's not hold to rotate. That's just my personal opinion, though. So there's that. So let's go in. We haven't opened the door, so it hasn't even started. we're gonna go in with an EMF, a photo cam, and what else should I bring? Probably just an evidence. I'll bring in dots because that one's really cool. This will show you, in my opinion, some of the cooler ones, but I'll try to use all of them once and show them off. So, I'm going to turn on the dots. You're going to see that lovely screen. The ghost is friendly, so it won't hunt, but I will show off a Crusoe at some point. If I hold T, there's your night vision. You can see, like, it warps around the corners. Yeah, stuff's a little closer. It's pretty cool. If you ask me. I heard it throw an item. This has 4 meter detection range. Okay, it definitely didn't throw anything in here. I would have been told. It is a little slow, sadly, but I think that's kind of for nerfing. Was that downstairs? It would have been downstairs. Okay, nothing, no cursed object. No cursed object, and I'm drifting. My key is stuck. Thank you. Nothing there, so it's summoning circle or Ouija. Not summoning circle, it's Ouija. No, it's not. Okay, so I've missed something. What have I missed? I didn't see music box. Is it tarots and I'm just blind? It's not like the ghost can hunt. No, it's not tarots and it's not my... What the fuck? Oh, I'm confused. Those are the only spawns, right? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, I did hear it throw something. I'm gonna keep looking. It's throwing stuff in here. No, we would have picked it up. Where? I feel like we would have picked it up by now. I'm just bad at the game, apparently. Apparently I suck. Okay, I definitely heard it for a second. I'm hearing it. Really bad at the game. Is it in like... Yeah, there was again. Is it a polter? Is it a polter? What? Oh, one of the lighthouse crews. Polter. I'm hearing it throw stuff. This EMF must be busted, I guess, because I'm hearing it. I'm legit hearing it. Apparently they don't make this thing easy. What is with this ghost? I've heard it throw stuff, so... That a bone? That's interesting. Huh. Oh, I forgot to turn on cursed possession. That's why there's not one. I hear it throwing stuff. Does friendly ghost cause it not to throw stuff? That'd be dumb. Just prevent it from hunting, right? Apparently I'm dumb. Because, apparently I don't know what I'm doing. gonna reload, but turn on the ghost anyways, because we want the crucifix, right? We want to see that and stuff. So yeah, my AC's getting picked up. I can see it on the fucking audio. La-da-dee. Okay.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs.
Single player. We're gonna fly through this. We're just gonna set this to amateur. Sure. That makes this easy. I'm just trying to show off stuff, and yet I don't get that luxury. Loaded it. See, it's taken forever to load. It never took this long before.
We've arrived.
Okay.
Check the equipment.
We're gonna fix that shit because Jesus.
New intel.
And I'll bring this so we can easily cover it. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about the night vision. I really hate the screen warping. Hey, music box. Capture a nice photo of that. Didn't mean to take those off. Once the breaker started on, you can just test this shit. So you can see I'm just holding it in every room. Whatever room's a 20, definitely ain't it. Yeah, so it's definitely not in any of these. It could be basement. 22. It ain't. Is it masters? Temperature is quite good. Once you have the breaker on. See, it's 20 in here. Is it 4? 22. 20. Okay, so it's one of these rooms. Well, it's going down in here because there was already an interaction. 19. I should say 18 next. Well, okay. EMF, see? So that's the noise for EMF 2. You can see at the top 2 bars. See it's showing the direction. If I get right here, as close as you can get because it's hitbox based. Interaction. Okay. It's probably just hallway. 14. 15. Nah, wait, what? 4. Touch the door again. It's pretty good on 1-story maps. Yeah, it's getting cold in here. He's making it cold. So you can see now, I don't have a flashlight, So that was all pure helpful equipment. That equipment's going to be helpful no matter what. EMF's always going to be helpful. So now I'm going to take a book, that, and a dots. Dots are really great to have two of. Just place. Like, you don't need 2 books or 2 spare box. 2 dots? That's legendary. You can see I'm going to place this. Let me hit the light. Look at this. Whenever the ghost wanders, it's going to, like, check. Yeah, oh, it was 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. That ain't cold enough, bro. Yeah, you can see it is colder in here. 12. Just touch that door. 16, 20. If I do it here again, 11. So just in the living room then and wandering? No, it's over here. I heard it throw an item, hopefully with that EMF. Oh, that was a far away throw. Something over in that area. Thinking any So now I'm gonna set up EMF 2, bathroom door again. Probably missing out on so many fingerprints. We get a perfect damager. So you usually ask, but I have the thing to make it so you don't have to. Pretty dope. You just set it in your options. Go setting. He's close, so we should get a response. Nothing. I'll bring in the crucifixes so you can see the range. I'll bring in a crucifix. What else do we need? We need that for dots, UV. We're still fine on sanity, but I will take a sanity med to show at some point. It's not. It's like $40 to refill them. So here, if I hold this, you should be able to. You can just see the range over there. That sounds like a high EMF 3. 2. Okay, so you can see it's tracking shit. Right here. Look at the photos it's getting now. So the higher pitch it is kind of how I've been judging. I accidentally ulted. It's not that cold, which I don't understand why. EMF level 2, we're on bathroom again. Fingerprints. Great. Makes that life easy. 7, okay, so it's in the bathroom. It's just such a big radius that the radius clips into the bathroom, and it wrote through the bathroom. That's what happened. One of these crucifixes covers this whole bathroom and then some. Oh, sink. It's telling us about the dirty. So we need 2 more photos. It's actually interacting a lot. So yeah, it's always good to have the thermometer around. It doesn't cause any issues. You can see this is the door. And that's a perfect amateur. Let's go. Get that door open. Okay. We can turn on those. Next thing to check is orbs and keep spirit boxing. Dots has been a little finicky, I've noticed. Oh, I have a thing for orbs. But let's bring in the other stuff. Let's start messing with our other shit. So this is Parabol. You can see it makes my steps quieter and stuff because you're like actually wearing headphones in the game. So it makes everything else quieter. So we heard a noise out here. So yeah, we're getting a noise right here. Oh, through an you hear that? That's that. Okay, last one's gonna be ghost photo. Not that. The top breaker. Damn. That's me. I'm gonna go take a sanity med, just for fun. So we can show that off. Also, cause why not? So you can see my heart beats and I now run fast. Over a course of 10 seconds, that's gonna go up. I'm gonna grab some other items. What else would be fun? Tripod, I explained that already. These. I mean, you know what that does. If you don't, I'm a little scared. I'll bring in salt. But first we gotta go hit that breaker, which I think was in the basement. So, we'll figure that out first. And this is gonna be an uncut video, no cuts or anything. Breaker's back. Likes flashing lights. So, I'm gonna do this right at the front so I can explain. I'm gonna do it right there. If I place it, see how its arms are crossed? If I go look in the van, you are going to see a circle right there. We are detecting noises in the foyer. And you can hear the dots going. If I stand right here, you can hear the dots. So, I wish there was a nicer feature of that. You can see it's a really big radius too. It covers... Oh, a door got touched. I heard that. So, it touched a door. So, it's pretty good. You can hear if a crucifix burns. But it's not too useful unless they add like a noise evidence, which I guess would be really cool. I'm now gonna do this. And I'm now gonna click it. I'm gonna click it so it's facing the door. I'm gonna place it like that, so the arms are facing the door. And if we go back, there's gonna be a cone coming out in the direction those arms are pointing towards the door. See? Big ass cone coming towards the door. That's really good for covering a hallway, I guess, and whatever. It's really big. But, I don't know. Circle's also kind of useful. Now, if I click it again, I'm going to place it like this, so the arms are horizontal. And if we look now, we're going to have a cone on a shallower cone. It's not going to be as big. On the right and left. Look at that. It's not as big. However, you now can cover like a long hallway. I'm thinking in school. But there's no real reason to use a sound sensor. This is like, I mean, I guess I know it touched the door, but there was no real point to that. You know what I mean? This is gonna be the motion sensor. You can see it's rotating. It doesn't detect me. There's gonna be a visual indicator on it. I think the lights turn on it. And it's gonna spin around and detect. And see, detected. Goes right there, right there. That's what it detected. And it made a noise, and it makes a noise in the van. Salt. Hold F, places it in a line. Detected it again. Gonna be tremendous. Detected it, salt, it's gonna go back that way. If I also use UV, you can see footprints. So you can see footprints there. EMF level 3. Telling us it touched the door. You can see it's a little hard to trace it sometimes. Right here, so that's just the door. that's pretty much it. That's mainly the items. Now we just gotta check for stuff like orbs. It can be a Dio. It can't be a Oreo. What evidence? Oh, we don't even have ultraviolet. Could be freezing. Could be spirit. Can't be ghost orbs. Can't be dots. Can be EMF 5. So what else have we touched on? Lanterns. I mean, these are pretty self-explanatory. You right click, it's gonna sound like gas is filling, and then you can hold them and place them on the floor. 66% sanity reduction. I think it's a 3-meter range or something, so it's not the greatest range, but it's pretty good. Yeah, and that's it. It can get blown out, but it can't burn out like the other candles. What else? These are exactly what I've shown, and I'm going to show them more in depth. And that's pretty much all of the tier 3 items in their current state. I'm now gonna go, and we're gonna do a funny. We're gonna cause. Oh, I can show you the crucifix and the cursed hunt. I'm gonna cause a hunt and the ghost one. Screw off. Cool. No more light. Thanks. Being so nice. I'm gonna do this. This is how I've been preparing. Incend camera. But I am also gonna start a cursed hunt. Oh, you broke these lights, you asshat. I'm gonna grab these. And I'm gonna grab that music box. And I know there's a Crusoe, so I know it won't start a hunt. It will just burn the Crusoe. It startled me, but it burned it. No hunt started. It takes a whole crucifix down, but it completely prevents it. Or sanity's still fine. So I'm gonna put another one down, but that's the main use of this crucifix over the others. Prevents a cursed hunt. One, so technically 2, but you're losing out on 4 uses of a crucifix. See? So this is what it completely burned one looks like. One burn, it will just be twisted on this side. The other side will get, like, sheared. Where'd I put the photo cam? Okay. The breaker popped. God damn it. But, I have no easy way to get to start a hunt. But, I know a way to it. Pretty much it just stops it in its place. There's really no other thing to say. EMF level 2. Might as well get a photo. You know it can't be dots, so you can just take this down. Just tried to hunt. So see, it's not, that's what it looks like. It just tried to hunt? What sanity am I? What the hell? Oh, well, it's a demon. It's a demon. No way it's not. That's not, that's a demon. That's a demon. Freezing? Yeah, freezing. That's a demon. I hate to break it to you, but that's a demon. That is the earliest hunt ever. Fuck that. That's a demon. That's the coldest, meanest demon. Let's go check temperature, but that's a demon. I don't know how many times I need to say that's a demon, but it's a handful. Yeah, demon. There you go. That's a demon. Like, it's just because I wasn't designed to do it. But that's pretty much all your tier 3 equipment. Tier 2 is almost exactly what we had before, except salt is placed in lines. Thermometer, you have to hold to use it. And these have, instead of one beam, they have two. Like twin beams. But if you look, that's not EMF, what is that? Motion sensor. You also can't see when it, well, you can't see which angle it triggered. You can just see that it went off. Oh shit. So I can hear the light on. Oh, so that's like normal range. The fuck? Oh, you can toggle how big of a circle it is. That's insane. Okay, so that's 5 meters, that's 10, that's 15 meters. That is covering 15 meters. That is covering almost the whole entire house with one sound sensor. Touch the door. That's insane. I didn't even realize that. I didn't know that was a button. I thought that was just a symbol. So you can hear it just through something. And then somewhere you can... That's the living room fan, I bet. So you don't hear... That's the living room fan. So it's in the main bathroom, but you're hearing the living room fan. That's cool. I didn't even realize. But yeah, that's pretty much every item in the game. And that is it explained or used in some capacity. Dots just looks like normal dots, but it's not manual, and it's bigger radius. Flashlight's a flashlight. That's pretty much it. Nothing else. Like, there's a lot to it, but mainly the best items are salt, crucifixes, those, and these. That's mainly your best items, and then just evidence. So, level 90, I have a list, and I'll post it in the description if I remember. I have a list of when you unlock everything in Tier 2 and Tier 3. So you will be able, you can follow that and figure that out. Level 90 is when you unlock the Crucifix, which is the last item as of now. Unless they add more or something special. The last thing to unlock is at level 90. You know, I would think it's cool is so you can prestige at level 100. If they added, like, one special item that you can only unlock, it's like just a one item, no tiers, after, like, I don't know, a while, maybe level 110 or 120. So if you withhold prestiging, you can get a cool and unique item or something. You know, that would be cool. Maybe it's a boxed Ouija board, and it takes up more of your sanity when used, or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the fancy big items that you can really get. That's Tier 3. That's everything. That is my, hopefully, relatively good Tier 3 walkthrough. Probably not going to have a thumbnail on this, because I'm lazy. But see you all later.